Hello and welcome back to Star Wars stuff. Today we will just be talking about what my predictions are for the Bad Batch show, where I think it's going to end up going, and what predictions for specifically the first episode coming out next Tuesday. So the first episode is supposed to be 70 minutes long, and I cannot wait for that. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait for more Star Wars content. And so I think this episode is gonna act like a normal full-length arc like we have in the Clone Wars. And it's gonna be following the whole opening. So it's gonna have the episode 3 tie-ins, it's gonna have the Bad Batch not joining the Empire, or at least most of them. It's going to show how they incorporate Echo into the team. It's going to show the chemistry of the team working together, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and it's going to do a lot of character development, I think, in the first episode, but it's also going to be very action-packed, seeing that this is the first Star Wars in 6 months. And so, I think it's also going to introduce Fennec Shand in this first episode. I think most of the trailer footage that we see is only from this first episode. All of the stuff on Kamino is from it. All of the stuff with Fennec Shand and Palpatine are all from this first episode. They did this with Mando Season 2, where we only got footage from like the first 3 episodes, or 4 episodes, and we didn't see any footage from the last 4 episodes. I think they're going to do a very similar thing, where they don't want to spoil what the actual story is in this show. However, them not wanting to spoil it does not stop me from theorizing. So, I think this whole story is going to be mainly Tarkin hunting them down the clones while they are trying to get Crosshair to join them. Why, you might say, because Crosshair is already with the Bad Batch? No. Crosshair is going to be one of the clones, one of the Bad Batch, that actually joins the Empire. And he's not going to do this because of his control chip. No, he's going to do this because it is a smart, calculating decision. He's probably thought, his character that we've seen in the Clone Wars episode, he's very methodical, he thinks through stuff, he's very precise. And he would think, the Empire's gonna win. It's not smart for me to go against the strongest power in the galaxy right now. I'm thinking Crosshair will end up betraying the Bad Batch. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about this character, Omega. And it looks like it will be a clone. We know from the Fives arc in Season 6 of the Clone Wars that they've had to start stretching the Jango Fett DNA. So, I'm thinking that this is the last successfully made clone using the Jango Fett DNA. Because all the ones after this have failed, or they don't make any more because so many have failed. So, I'm thinking also this clone will have some unique ability, seeing that it will probably be the only clone in her batch that survived. So, don't know exactly sure what that be. It could be anywhere from her being force sensitive to her being able to telepathically connect with clones. I'm not sure. I think this whole show will be building up to a grand finale of them facing off with Darth Vader. Now, I think a face-off is too generous of a term, more like them running for their lives from Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader will end up killing one of them, not all of them, but one of them, and the rest of them will be able to escape, leaving this season cliffhanger and room for the next season. So those are my predictions for the season, and I'll be back next week with a breakdown / review of the first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always,
may the Force be with you.